ahead and try this new palette. Now I have been using it for maybe a couple of days, and I have to say that I really like this palette. So I wanted to kind of do a look for you guys using this palette, and it's called Girl Scout. This is by Gata Beauty, and I have another palette that I own from them. And yeah, so I just, oh, this palette is just so nice. I love these colors. You guys know that these are my colors. I love blues and I love greens. This is the reason why I picked this palette. And yeah, so the first time I saw this palette was Leslie Marie is the one who talked about it. She does awesome makeup, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have that one. So we're gonna go ahead and do a look. I don't know what I'm doing. I know that I want something with blue and green because those are my colors. So yeah, so I think for now what I'm gonna do is kind of like mix a little bit of two blue and greens. So yeah, so I know it has like a weed plant on there, and it does have like the names of the shadows as stuff like that, like weed, cannabis, pothead, kush, and stuff like that. But I just really am more, I got it because of the colors. So yeah, if you smoke and you do all that, girl or boy, like that's all you. I just love the colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up I think I'm gonna do kush and weed, which are these right here, which is kush right here and weed right here. I'm gonna kind of mix those two up a little bit, or I might just do kush first and then we will go in with weed. So I'm just gonna apply this, and I'm doing an angle blending brush because I don't know, I just wanted to try go back into this brush again. I haven't used this brush in a while, but I feel like it helps me with the angle on how I want it to be. So I am just gonna go in here and I'm just gonna really crease right here, because I tend to, I don't know, I've seen people where like they just don't really blend this right here, and I see it all the time where it's just like cut off. So, and also my eyelids are very small, so I do have to have that illusion where I have bigger eyelids, so I always want to go above my crease area. I always talk about that all the time. And yeah, so now I'm going to go in with the shade Weed, which is that really pretty green. I'm going to use the same brush because what I want to do is kind of blend it in, but at the same time go under. So you're going to give that, I don't know if you can see that, where it's like the blue and then the green, like that little pretty effect, like an ombre effect, like the whole rainbow, how, you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about, like that whole mixing, make it look like a two-tone type of deal. So I'm just gonna go in there with that weed color. It's so freaking pretty. I love how it's blending well together. I just love blues and greens. I don't know, I just like the way I look in them. I know a lot of people prefer like different colors, how they look on themselves. So now I'm going to go in with this brush called Wet n Wild. It's the P25. It looks like this, kind of like a stamper, and what I want to do is basically take Puff, which is this darker green right here. I want to kind of pick that up and kind of just stamp the edge of it a little bit, which is going to be like right up there, and I am just going to kind of blend it going upwards. Normally I would do this, but I really want to try a different technique using this shade on how I want this look to look. So I am just going to go and stamp it just about right there. Right next to it, I'm going to go and use this dark blue. It's called Take It, which is this one right here. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it right at the edge, which is kind of near it. I kind of like feel like this technique kind of reminds me of painting. When I used to watch like painting on TV, and he would always just talk about like the brushing and just stamping and blending, making your little trees or whatever type of deal. So that's kind of what this reminds me of, but of course we are doing art with makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and see how this is a little bit above this one. I'm just gonna go back in there and I'm just gonna stamp it. Okay, so now that is that, and I do want to kind of just blend, which I'm not gonna put any product on this. I'm just gonna blend what I can right here with a stamping technique, and I'm just gonna go above this and I'm just gonna blend brush, and I'm gonna go in with this one. This one is Morphe M124, which is like a small little flat brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this Cannabis, which is this really pretty yellow, and I'm just gonna put that right here where it's just like the bottom part of it. And I know it's really light, but I'm gonna go more and add another yellow on top of that. But for now, I'm just gonna put this as my base yellow first. And then I'm gonna go in with, what is it, Ganga, which is this darker yellow right here. I'm gonna pick that one up and then go over it to make it more vibrant and more yellow. And just kind of blending. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some glitter, and I really want to do, I was thinking about using Pothead, which is this really pretty green. And now I've used this before and I love it, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the same brush, and I'm gonna pick that up. And this, you got to be really careful because it'll come out like that, but it's really pretty. So I'm just gonna go, and it's very pigmented, guys. Like, you see that? Like, it's just gorgeous. But I knew that I had to put a base underneath it because I've used it without it, and even though it's really pretty, but I still feel like it peeks through if you have no like shadow underneath it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. Like, oh my god, that is so freaking pretty. Palette, I don't know if this palette is still available. Oh my god. But I will put the link of their website in the description in the bottom. You guys want to check that out. They do have other beautiful palettes as well, if you want to check those out as well. So all I'm doing is just going over that stamping technique. I went with the blue first, and then I'm going with the green. I thought I was recording that part, but I didn't, and I'm just going over it. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face because I really don't want to concentrate too much on the same products that I've used. If you watch any of my other videos, it's the same powder, the same bronzer, and the blush. I'll probably do a different type of blush, I mean. But I really want this video to just concentrate on the eyes and this palette, so I will be right back. The blush that I'm using the Ofra and with Madison Miller, only because this blush is so pretty. It's peach, and I love to use peaches whenever I use like blues and greens. I just feel like it's just a really pretty combination, I guess you can say. So this is the one this is the blush I'm using, and I just wanted to show you guys. I already set everything up, but yeah. So after this, I am gonna go in with like my inner corner, and in this palette, I believe there's nothing really just to put in the inner corner because it has like a lot of shimmers and stuff. So what I am gonna do is actually gonna use this right here. This is by City Color Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Skinny Latte. And I've been using this a lot lately. As you can tell, like, it's already like all ugly, but it's just a really pretty like a champagne, but a little bit more on the, I don't know how to pronounce, like, say it's like it's really pretty white, but it's just kind of like a mix. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just gonna put this in my teardrop right here, my inner, and I'm just gonna highlight this area right there. Now, I talked about this in my video, my last video, I think, but if you didn't see that, I got these new eyeliners from LA Girl, and I got 3 of them. I don't know if these are the only 3 there is, or there's more. I'm not too sure. I think that there's a hot pink and stuff, but I already have a pink with a different brand, and I didn't want to get like all pink. So these are the 3 that I got from LA Girl. These are really nice, but for today I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one right here. I was thinking about the yellow, but you know what, I might do yellow and then go down and smudge it with the blue. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this neon yellow one, and this one is, it's called Screaming. I love these liners, and they're very inexpensive. Let me get my mirror really fast. Mine at the Ulta website. I didn't get them in the LA Girl website, but I'm just gonna smudge or put this in my waterline. You guys can see how bright and yellow that is. Like, oh, so what I'm doing is I mixed Mary Jane and Weed, which are these two greens right here. I mix those up, and then I kind of just go right under my lash line, and I'm only going halfway, because once I reach halfway, I'm gonna go in with Kush and Take It, which are these two blues right here. I'm gonna go ahead and mix those up and then fill in the rest and kind of just blend that. So for lipstick, I want to say that I'm gonna use Mannequin. I love this nudie lip. I'm already running out, but it's like one of my favorites. And I don't have too many nude favorites that match my skin tone and doesn't like wash me out or make me look my complexion looks different. So I'm just gonna use this one. I love this one. I don't know, I just really like a nude with this color. And then I need a highlight. So I think from Haro with Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I am going to use Forever Lit, which is my favorite. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that one. I don't know, I just love any white highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up, and then just, I should have done this first before I applied my lip, but it's all good. And if you feel like this is too much, like right now I put a little too much, I'm just gonna blend it in with my beauty sponge. If I feel like it's a little too much still, I'm just gonna do that and then put a little bit more, but lightly. There you go. Better. Okay. At my face with I Love Revolution Pineapple. I love this. I talked about this in my last video. It smells amazing. It just smells like pineapple. So I'm going to go ahead and spritz this. Oh, it smells so good. Like, it's like light. It's like not too much, but yeah. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair really fast, get dressed, because I gotta go to the city, which is, I have not been to Corpus in so long, since forever. But they opened up the school for Addison for drum lessons, and so that's where we're going today, and she has to go in by herself, but still I'm kind of paranoid, I guess, kind of freaked out because I haven't been to Corpus in a while. With everything that's going on, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just so scared to go anywhere. But anyway, I do my hair, I get dressed, and then I will be right back. Guys, so this is it. I'm already dressed. I put my hair in a bun because it's really hot. I live in South Texas, and it's like summer is like very hot. But yeah, so this is the final look. I really love it, and I really love this palette so much. I think that this is one of the best palettes that I bought for my recent purchases, I guess, because I've been buying a lot of stuff. But I love this palette. It's just so pretty. Like, I love these shades so much. This one I nicked it. I haven't used it yet, but I've been using a lot of, like, I don't know, these colors right there. I think I've used this one once. I haven't done these two yet, but I don't know, like, guys, I love this palette so much, and I really love this look. So I can do so many different things. You think you wouldn't be able to do so much with so much blue and green because it's just blue and green, but you really can do so much with this palette. So anyway, I love this look. I hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like this look as well. And yeah, that's about it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Don't forget to slam the subscribe button, ring that bell to know if I future videos. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye.